Hi everyone, nice to see you. I'm just doing a really quick little tutorial just to make sure that you know how to apply the color in the most efficient and clean manner possible without getting it all over you. So the first thing that you want to do is be sure you have a shirt that's easy to take off over the color, like maybe something that buttons up that you can just unbutton, or something that has a wide neck on it, whatever, just so you don't mess up your clothes. The other thing is, take a towel or something, that you can maybe drape around you, so it doesn't maybe drip on you while you're doing this, or your loved one's putting it on, whoever. The next thing you want to do is, if you don't have 4 clips, you can just use one at a time. The idea is to make 4 sections, or at least one clean section where we go straight down the middle from the front to the back, and then from the top of your ear across your head down to the other, so that you make 4 quadrants for your color. If you can't do all 4, it's not a big deal. You can just do one and then move to the next one. It's fine. So in your bag, you're going to have your developer and your color. You can clean those out and put them into any type of bowl that you have. It can be, plastic. If it's plastic, it'll probably stain. You can use glass or, ceramic, whatever. So mix it up really, really thoroughly. Be sure that it looks very smooth and creamy when you're done, before you start to apply it. That just ensures that, all the ingredients are mixed up really well. Some of you have probably done this before at home. Some of you, maybe it's your first adventure with this. The important thing is try to be clean with your sections, and try to put the color just on the new hair that has grown out, and not get it like all over the place. I'm also going to put a pair of gloves in there for you so that you can put them on your hands to keep stains off of your hands and stuff. So the important thing is, when you start applying, I'll put a little bit closer. In your bowl, you want to just take your brush and just sort of dip it in a little bit, so you have just a little bit on your brush. Like, you don't want it to look like, like a giant wad of color. You just want to get a little bit on there, so that you can apply it. You can apply it very easily. So just keep it clean on the brush. So when you start, you want to just apply, like, from the scalp area, like out, just however much is grown out. Then you'll take a little bit more again, and you'll move back to where you left off. And you keep applying through that one side of the section. Then you can turn the brush around, and you can do the same thing going the other way. Okay, so essentially you're putting on a little on each side of that parting. So start on one side. You can take the clip out at this point, bring the hair away from your face. Each time you're taking a little bit of color. I'm gonna move a little closer so you can see. And so you want to outline all the way around your face with the color. And then you want to outline around the ear and up to the crown where we kind of left off that initial parting. So now we have one section or one quadrant outlined. So the easiest thing is going to be to start from the bottom. So I'm going to take you can take a clip or your brush or whatever you want to use, and you want to slide it straight across and pull out a section. When you do, just take your fingers and pull it out and down a little bit. And then you're going to apply a little bit on that new hair that's grown out. Then you're going to move up. Now when you move up, you're moving up like maybe, say 1/8 of an inch, just a little bit. Slide straight across, pull it out and down. I'm going to pull the section out and down on top of the other one. Reload each time the color on the brush. Apply from the scalp down the amount of the regrowth. Slide up 1/8 of an inch, out. I'm going to grab my section, pull it out and down. Reload the color on the brush. Apply it. 1/4 of an inch, out and down. Reload the color on my brush. Apply. Just to give you a visual this way. Okay. Notice I'm keeping the top section out of the way. Slide through. I'll pull it out. I'll grab it and then pull it down. Reload the color on the brush. Slide through 1/8 of an inch. Remember, thinner sections are better. Out and down. Apply. So you can kind of see the rhythm that I'm getting in. Color, reapply, slide through, out and down, color, slide through, pull your section out and down, new color on your brush, starting at the scalp and painting it down through the regrowth. Each section should maybe take you not too long, maybe, 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 if you have a lot of hair. It's not a race. You don't have to be extremely fast. So we're working from that bottom part all the way up to where we initially started. And then our last section is where we began. So it's just the same repetition on each quadrant. Move to your next one. Outline around the face, underneath where the ear is, and then from the crown down to the ear. Start in the bottom with your sections, working up in thin sections, like maybe 1/8 of an inch, pretty small. Regrowth is always going to be applied from the scalp down. Next section, regrowth at the scalp down, all the way up to the top. Same thing in the back, and then you're good. Your color is going to be timed a little bit different from person to person. I'll make sure and include that in your little package that has your color. And I think it'll be good for you. It'll be fun, maybe a little messy. Those of you that are lighter colored, those of you that are blonde, be really careful that you get the color just at the regrowth, because if it gets like, in the ends of the hair, it can make spots. So do your best. Those of you that are like darker haired, if that happens, you probably won't see it. But I just want to kind of throw that out there. So blondes, be extra careful, just so you don't see it, like spotty in your hair. But I guess maybe a few spots is better than a lot of gray. It just depends on who you are, I guess. I want to say I miss everybody. I hope that's going to help you understand, kind of what to do in the right order, and, make it as clean and as possible. Can't wait to see everyone again back here at the salon. My family is safe so far. I hope you guys are. We're really staying at home the majority of the time, unless we just have to have some groceries or something. That's pretty much the only reason why we're out of the house right now. I appreciate those of you who are coming to pick up some color, and it helps me and helps my family, and I hope it helps you also in the meantime. So if you need anything, you can always call me on my cell. You can text me, or you can email me. I've started a blog on my website, so I'm going to be putting some fun information up on that. That just has to do with, things about your hair, obviously, and products and stuff that maybe will be useful for you. So anyway, without talking a whole lot longer, which is always easy, when I'm talking to you guys, I hope this works out well for you. And hopefully we won't have to do this again. Hopefully the next time we'll be here at the salon in a more suitable environment. Okay, bye guys.